Hi, my name is Jocelyn Hurley, and this is week 10 of the public law discussion videos. And this week's prompt was to make a new human right that we think is fundamental. So, first, a human right is a right that is believed to belong justifiably to every person. So, like life, liberty, pursuit of happiness, those are like the main ones. But education, right to thought, fair legal trial, assembly, privacy, these are also all thought of too and are implied or written in the Constitution. So I've thought of 3 new human rights because they all just kind of came to my mind. The first one, which I think is probably the most important to me personally, is healthcare. It's essential to human life to have healthcare because no matter what your economic or social status, like, you need to be able to live a healthy life. And so many people are dying or getting sick because they aren't going to the doctor because they know that it's just going to cost so much because they don't have an insurance plan or they have a high deductible. And they just can't justify going to the doctor and getting help. Like, it's just sad. And when you see people go to the emergency room and be like, I can't be here, I need to leave, but like, if you do leave, that's against like doctors' orders, and I feel bad for those people that have to do that. So I think healthcare should be a human right, and I think everyone should have it. Because you look at countries in Europe who, they have a great healthcare system, and it works so well over there, and like everyone over there is safe and happy. So I don't know, maybe we should look at Europe for inspiration. The next one I had was clean water, because 1.4 million people die annually because their drinking water is causing diseases like, I don't remember the exact ones, but like diarrhea, fever, and there was one that started with a C. Water is a necessity to life. We have to have clean drinking water, and we have to have water, period, for surviving. It's a sanitation thing, cooking, transportation, trade, just so much. Water is just like a part of everyday life. And it's also a dignity issue because, again, we need it for sanitation. Like, people need to shower every day. Some people need to boil their water in order to have safe drinking water. And that's just, you shouldn't have to do that because something's in your water that you can't ingest. It shouldn't be an issue on where you live or what your job is. Everyone should have clean drinking water. Because I know that there's recently been a lot of cases about people in specific neighborhoods suing these big companies because their water's causing cancer. And these big companies are winning because, you picked to live there. How about everyone should just have good water to drink? Anyway, finally, the last one I had was housing. You need a home for your well-being. It's impossible to thrive without a house because without access to a home, you lose your right to privacy, safety, sanitation, stability, and you can't really afford the things you need if you can't even afford a home. And housing is so expensive nowadays, and people are resorting to homes that are in safer areas, homes that don't have all of the necessities in it, and just not in a good area in general for like their kids' education or for their job. And public transportation is a whole other issue, especially in Buffalo. And a house is an investment for your future. Like, you are investing in that house to be like part of your future. It's part of your family, it's part of your job, it's part of your education, and everyone deserves a chance to have a home. Like, once you get into the cycle of being a homeless person, like, it's hard to break that cycle because like housing is just so expensive and unattainable that once you are forced to be out on the streets, you kind of have to go out of your way to break that cycle. And it's really frustrating and really sad that people have to go to people don't even go to shelters because they're like, well, a lot of bad stuff happens there and my stuff will get stolen or I'll get hurt. And it's just sad that the shelters can't even provide a home now. So those are the 3 human rights I made. And yeah, that's all I have for this week.